Okay, looks mediocre from here, and then you come in, and then you see, just look at this. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hopeless Adventures, but today things are very different. There has been a brand new world added into the Hopeless Adventures server, which is effectively like kind of a DLC, if you want to call it that, and loads of awesome stuff has been happening, to be honest. Look at the spawn. Honestly, this looks awesome. To be fair, I've been pretty infrequent on the server recently because I've been ill and I've been very busy, but look at these guys have really gone to work. Obviously, we've got these amazing balloons up here. There's also a competition going on at the moment, which I'm going to enter, but anyway, more about that later, guys. Let's go and check out this new world which has been input into the server. So you'll see down here there are a few different options. So these are different worlds that are kind of in progress that are going to be made soon. So under construction, you can see, so they are all in the progress of being made. But on the other hand, the only one that isn't under construction is this one, which is the forest world. And I tell you guys, honestly, I'm not even going to say any more. You just need to see it. This place is incredible. Okay, looks mediocre from here, and then you come in, and then you see, just look at this. It's obviously not as big as the traditional Hopeless Adventures world itself, so it's not quite as big. Which kind of makes sense. These guys can't be making like maps bigger than the original for little DLCs. You know, that takes a lot of time. But this thing, the detail, if you just go and look at the textures, this is unlike any Minecraft world you've ever seen. Obviously not randomly generated. This is completely custom. And just the combination of these blocks. So you've got obviously the dirt with granite, some clay in here. These are some of the new blocks, I think, as well. Actually, no, what are these? I'm not very well knowledge about Minecraft 1.10. Yeah, chiseled red sandstone. Look at that. Maybe that is... was that in 1.9? You guys let me know about that one. I may be being an absolute idiot. But then we've obviously got some clay over here, which is just some hardened clay. But it just really looks awesome to combine. And then we've got the tiny little portal. I guess that can be customized one day. Someone can make that look a little bit better. Maybe it'll be us. It just looks a bit small and a bit nothing at the moment. But then you see the size and the scale of these trees and mountains. Like, look at this, guys. If we could just spend ages climbing up. It's not particularly the most light world that there is, but look at this. Look at this. I can't wait to start building, and that's basically the idea of today's episode. We're going to start building into the sides, I think, is probably the best option. Why would you build a house in the middle of the valley here? Well, if you could build it, you know, from side to side, that would be awesome. But to be honest, look at this. Building a cave house is probably the best idea. There's only one problem, which in my opinion is slightly major, but I guess it kind of works with every DLC in any game, and that is that there are no ores. So you kind of have to have established yourself in the main world to be able to come here and do anything. So in terms of getting diamond pickaxes and kind of restarting, I was considering starting a new series for this, but it looks like it's going to be, you know, just building off the original. So in the original Hopeless Adventures playlist, as it were, if you guys know what I mean. But anyway, enough of me nattering on. Let's get into this. Let's go for a little bit of exploring and see what is going on. But this just really gives you an idea of the scope and the scale. I really think a ladder may be the best idea. And oh, didn't realise, may notice this, guys, or you may not have if you're not that observant, but my pickaxe is called I Smell. You're not seeing things. That is exactly what it is called, and that's because Zach did repair this for me. This is the ultimate pickaxe. I died, lost a lot of levels. It was something ridiculous, like 36 levels to repair. So he just popped along one day and basically repaired it for me, the absolute champion that he is. So one problem is it's incredibly hard to get all the way up there without... being in creative. Wait, so okay, that's about how high we got up to, which isn't that impressive. And even though I've kind of semi-griefed over there now, I may have to go back up and get rid of that, because look, can you see this crevice up here? Guys, no, we 100% have to go up there. There is no option. No question about this at all. We're going to have to just go and get this stuff from up here. I don't want to be leaving crafting tables and little littering things around. I do get very hyped in Minecraft when I see an area that I want to build in. That's just me, to be honest. It's just kind of like Lego, isn't it? Being creative, you have an amazing idea, and you can just visualize things that you want to build. It's just awesome. Another thing I forgot to say, guys, is nah, that doesn't look good enough, is that the trees don't despawn. That's another thing. So the leaves on the top of the tree, obviously you can cut down the tree, but the leaves won't despawn. So that's another factor which comes into building, but I think that's just been put in place so, you know, you don't just ruin everything. If someone came here and cut down everything, it would be so annoying for the work that these guys have put in designing this custom world. So, you know what? I'm going to say that that is a pretty good rule. Anyway, so we've got into this crevice now, and it looks pretty good. There's a good amount of space here. We could definitely clear this out. It's just deciding exactly where we want to begin. Obviously, you don't want to make it too big to start off with. And getting blocks may be a little bit harder. I didn't even think about bringing some stone with me. But just clearing out an area is the sort of idea that I want to be working with today. You know what? The view from here is insane. If I could kind of make this my own place, make a little railway down, this would be awesome. Okay, guys, I've got that visualization. I'm ready. So this is going to be the place where we start off. First, I'm going to put some torches up because it, again, is pretty dark. Even though it is the daytime on the server, these little crevices are pretty dark because it hasn't got any light, I guess, because overshadowed. It's kind of like a high cave, if that makes sense. A cave that is above the usual ground. But let me place a few torches down here and in the middle there, and there we go. That's pretty well lit up. And we're nicely near the spawn server, the spawn portal as well, which is going to be very handy in terms of getting home and getting material. So first things first, or I guess first things second now, I'm going to clear out these blocks and get myself a nice flat space to start working with. I'll probably end up falling off the end and dying a few times, but you know what? We should be fine. I have a little bit of faith in myself. Not that much, but a little bit. Okay, let's get all of these out of the way and cleared up nicely. I do quite like the idea of restarting. It's quite a nice feeling to, you know, begin in a new area on the server. We spent so much time at our home here that sometimes it is nice to, you know, come to a new area and do some work in a different place. So 18 blocks of coal, not blocks, 18 bits of coal. And that should smelt those up nicely, so we're going to have a bit of stone to work with. It's going to be a bit annoying going home all the time, but there you go. That's just life. I'll just grab these as well. Pretty quiet on the server today, to be fair. I haven't been around for a while, and apparently these summer months are always fairly quiet, so it's just a bit of a lonely day on the server today. But I'd love to have a little platform where we walk across, and our bed is just here. Could you imagine? A bed just here, that would be insane. But now I'm not going to be able to get back. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Okay, cool. So we've cleared out a bit of space, guys. I'm going to quickly run home and grab some building materials. And I will be back here in a second. I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, guys, so I've just run back. I am just next to the portal. And you'll see I have got myself some ladders. I hope 63 is enough. I definitely think that will be. But before we start working on our little home section, I think it's probably quite wise to make ourselves a nice little groove up here that we can go in with the ladder. So we can just go straight up and don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we're basically there. Let's put the last few in. I will clear out the other blocks. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to leave it too messy. I know a lot of you guys are very good at your building and don't like it looking horrible. Okay, let me just get those final few bits of dirt out of there. And then I think we should be just about right in the center of this this little side crevasse. So there we go. Perfect. Perfect. That actually looks really, really nice. I don't know how ladders got here, unless that was somebody else. But there we go. Up we go. And that is a nice little route we should have straight into our little mountainside base. So, slabs it is going to be. Just for the time being. We'll see how it looks. Maybe we'll mix things up. We'll see. But we kind of want to, you know, put a little base to the floor. Make sure this looks all okay. And we will build a little balcony down the side as well. So let me just do something like this. Slightly diagonal. Not too uniform. We want to make it look nice and kind of jagged off the side. Like a little rickety mountain house. And we'll place these down here as well. Okay, cool. So bringing this out smoothly and nicely. And we'll bring those along. No, not a double one. not a double one. And place these along here. Okay, cool. So I may have to go cutting down a tree. I did also bring myself some spruce saplings, so we don't have to murder too many trees, because obviously, as I said, this is all really, really nice and fancy, and I don't want to go cutting down too many nice things. So let's quickly plant a couple of these and bone meal them up. Will that grow there? Oh, it most certainly will, but I got stuck right inside it. I got stuck right there. Okay, and we'll put another one here. And there we go. Okay, cool. So we're getting a few trees, which means we're not cutting down the surroundings. Maybe one day I'll do that and I'll cut down a few of them. But for the time being, and right at this moment in time, we're going to leave that one be, just because it looks so good. This awesome new world looks fancy as it can be. Whoa! I didn't actually see that up there. That'll be a pretty good... Oh no, I don't want to cut it down. It looks awesome. It looks really, really cool. So if we build spruce pillars up into the roots of that tree, it will look like our house has been pretty much crafted out of the roots of the tree, which will be insane. I do think that would be very, very, very cool. Okay. Can I get that one there? Yes, I can. Let's get some more of this out as well. Okay, so we're going to bring that up just about to the same height as this. So I'm going to do that, and there we go. That looks kind of... I don't want it to be too straight and too standard. I want it to look like it's kind of growing out the side of the tree, which will look insane. Could you imagine a little root house? This is like a little hobbit hut. The hobbit hut. Okay, another one we're going to place just about here. Is this one hanging over the side? It is. But what we could do is try and bring that out of the side. So we're going to do something like this. And it looks like it's growing out of the side like the other roots, and we'll bring this one up there. I'll just go as high as I can for the time being. I can't be bothered to build up to place that in. So they are the two pillars at the moment. Then we're going to bring the pillars pretty much all the way down the side here. And I guess windows or little slits in the side. But anyway, guys, that's going to end this one up. I know it's been a little bit longer because we've been kind of establishing ourselves and looking around the area, kind of finding ourselves a nice place to build in. But this one's been awesome. If you want to see more Hopeless Adventures on this kind of DLC tree or forest map, make sure to leave a like. That lets me know that you guys did enjoy this one, and comment if you want to see anything. Comment if you have any ideas. Comment if you want to see awesome new builds inside this little crevice area on the side of the mountain. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, again, make sure to smash that like button. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.